The stage glowed with golden lights, but the boy who walked onto it looked out of place. His shoes were worn, his shirt 2 sizes too big, and his trembling hands gripped the microphone as though it might slip away. The audience snickered. Some whispered, "He's too poor, too small for this stage." One judge leaned forward, curiosity mixed with doubt. "What will you sing?" The boy swallowed hard, his voice barely above a whisper. "Hotel California." The boy's voice floated through the auditorium, soft yet piercing. It wasn't polished like a trained singer's, but it was real. Each line dripped with emotion, carrying the weight of nights spent practicing in silence, singing to the dark when no one believed in him. The judges stopped writing notes. Their pens rested still, their eyes fixed. One tilted his head, his skepticism melting into awe. The audience, once amused, was now leaning in. A mother in the crowd clasped her child's hand. A man wiped his eyes, whispering, This is different." The music swelled, and with it, his courage. The boy's voice grew stronger, painting invisible pictures across the stage. Each lyric carried echoes of the life he had lived, the struggles, the dreams, the nights he whispered songs to keep his heart from breaking. The audience began to cry quietly. They weren't just hearing Hotel California. They were hearing the sound of resilience. A girl in the crowd remembered being teased for her accent. An older man thought of his own childhood, poor but filled with music. Strangers felt seen through this boy's trembling voice. As the last verse began, the boy's body shook. His knees nearly buckled, his voice almost gave way. The weight of the moment pressed hard, as if every hardship in his young life rested on this final note. He closed his eyes and whispered to himself, "For Mom." And then he sang. Not just louder, but deeper, like his soul had broken free from his chest. His voice soared across the auditorium, trembling yet powerful, imperfect yet undeniable. The applause didn't stop. It grew louder, stronger, echoing like a heartbeat. The boy clutched the microphone, confused, overwhelmed. One judge wiped his eyes. "Son, I've heard that song 100 times, but tonight, it was the first time I felt it." Another judge leaned forward, voice trembling. "You didn't just sing. You told us your story. And it's one the world needs to hear." The boy lowered his head, tears spilling. I thought I wasn't good enough." As the cheers continued, a man in the front row stood up. He wasn't a judge, but his presence was commanding. The cameras quickly turned toward him. "I'm a music director," he announced, voice steady. "And I've been looking for a voice that isn't just talent, but truth. Young man, you are that voice." The crowd erupted again. The boy's eyes widened, his hand trembling over his chest. "You have a scholarship waiting," the director continued. "A chance to study, to record, to share this gift.